Well, I mean, apart from the multiple Democrats saying that I should go, they want to put me in jail, take away all government contracts from my companies, nationalize my companies, deport me as an illegal, and have me arrested because I'm apparently Putin's best friend. Nothing besides those things.
So you saw what Rachel Maddow sort of casually, who's the single most popular media figure on the left.
Yeah.
For the right, say just sort of casually, well, Elon Musk will obviously need to be separated from his companies. You know, he can't be a government, he can't hold government contracts going forward. Like, how do you respond to that?
Rachel Maddow is a crazy person. You know, she's just a frothing at the mouth, crazy fascist, basically. Dressed as sort of pretending to be a liberal, but she's just really like I can't imagine if she was in charge, actually in a position of political power, what a nightmare that would be.
Well, many would die.
Yes.
So do you expect the pressure will lessen now that Trump?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, certainly last time President Trump was elected, I mean, I think they tried to impeach him within like 20 minutes of him taking office.
Yes.
This time, I don't know. We'll see. They may. I don't think they'll be quite as intense as last time, because I think we actually have a decent chance here of a significant victory, not a small victory.
Yes.
And at the point at which you clearly just have the public mandate, then you have the public mandate. I mean, I think the numbers I've seen we're close to winning the popular vote in addition to the electoral vote, even though there's basically been zero campaigning in California, which is the biggest state in the country. So, sometimes people say, "Oh, the Republican didn't win the popular vote." I'm like, that's because he wasn't trying. If you actually try to win the popular vote, I think you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take that much. I think it made a big difference that President Trump and soon-to-be Vice President Vance went on lengthy podcasts.
Yes.
I think this really makes a difference because people look at like Joe Rogan's podcast, which is great, and Lex Friedman's and the All In podcast, and to a reasonable-minded, smart person who's not like hardcore one way or the other, they just listen to someone talk for a few hours, and that's how they decide whether you're a good person, whether they like you, and especially like Rogan's podcast, 3 hours long. I mean, this is why I actually posted on X the nothing would do more damage to Kamala's campaign than going on Joe Rogan because she'd run out of non sequiturs after about 45 minutes.
Yeah, you can't hide in 3 hours.
Yeah, like hour 2 and 3 would be a complete melted puddle of nonsense. So it would just be absolute game over. That's why I shouldn't go on.
So I mean, how does?
But on the hand, Trump he's there and there's no talking points. He's just being a normal person. He's having a conversation, and doing 3 hours of Rogan, no problem.
What do you think of him? You spent a lot of time with him in the last several months.
I think he's a very interesting, funny person, and much maligned by the media, obviously, and he's withstood a lot, and I think he's. You mentioned that as you mentioned, I endorsed him immediately after he was shot because when you see somebody under fire, what is their reaction to that? Because immediately, is someone brave or are they a coward?
Yes. Okay,
the bullets, they get hit by bullets. Blood's come down the face. There could have been a second shooter, and yet he's going fight. That's true courage.
Yes.
Can't fake it.
Impossible.
And America is the home of the free and land of the brave. So that's who we want as president.
It was so.
We want a strong, brave person as president.
Amen.
And he is that.
How are you going to be involved?
Well, I've said I'd be happy to help improve the government efficiency. obviously, Department of Government Efficiency, which I think is sorely needed. We've got a gigantic government bureaucracy. We've got overregulation. You've got agencies that have overlapping responsibilities. There's something like 450 federal government agencies. Almost 2 per year that company since America was founded. So I mean, we're just creating new agencies all the time, and it's getting to the point where basically everything's illegal. You just can't get anything done.
I've noticed.
And this translates to these become real costs to people. They're hidden costs, but they're very substantial. It's very hard to build new housing if you're burdened with massive requirements that don't make any sense. It drives up the housing cost. It slows down new housing starts. So we need to let the builders of America build.
Amen.
Yeah.
So you're not going to the gulag, it turns out.
Well, not immediately. I mean, maybe in 5 years. I don't know. They might be probably pretty grumpy about this one. But I think I got at least several years before I go to the gulag.
Well, congratulations. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Exciting times.
Amazing.
Hey, here's to a fantastic future.
Elon Musk, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you. See you, man. Can't top that. We're going to go see Trump and join in the celebration. Thank you.